This beautiful 11-year-old little girl was able to beat cancer only to later be killed by doctors' negligence after she beat the cancer. This story is so unreal and tragic. So the family of the little girl out of Indiana who beat cancer is now suing the hospital in Illinois that sent her home with a toxic amount of prescription pain medications that led to her death. So according to the lawsuit that was filed in Cook County, Illinois, 11-year-old Ava Wilson, pictured here, was in remission for B lymphoblastic leukemia, and that's when she went to a follow-up appointment with her mom. This was at Advocate Children's Hospital in Park Ridge, Illinois. This was on October 29th of 2020. According to the family attorney, Ava was crying in the appointment for being in so much pain, and she was even having a hard time walking when she met with a nurse practitioner. They conducted a blood test which reportedly showed that Ava had low platelet counts, low blood cell counts, and high liver enzymes. This was all in addition to very low blood pressure. But the family attorney said that instead of admitting Ava like they should have to keep an eye out on her symptoms, she was instead sent home with higher dosages of morphine and gabapentin. And on the night of October 31st of 2020, so just about 2 days later, Ava unfortunately died in her sleep. Tests revealed lethal amounts of morphine in her blood, even though the mom gave the amount the doctors said to. The civil complaint said that Ava was prescribed 100 milligrams of gabapentin and 15 milligrams of morphine. The gabapentin was 3 times a day, and the morphine was every 4 hours as needed. This was following her appointment on October 29th. It was said that both of the medication dosages were pretty high increases compared to what she had been used to taking. The family attorney also noted that when these medicines are taken together, they can make each other stronger. The complaint also reportedly said that while Ava's normal oncologist didn't see her at that final appointment when she went in so much pain, the oncologist still endorsed or approved the new treatment plan for at-home pain management. In other words, the oncologist approved what the nurse practitioner did on that day, on October 29th, when she had so much pain and those other horrible symptoms. The attorney said that instead of admitting Ava to the hospital to get her blood pressure down and heart rate and pain levels within acceptable and normal levels and limits, employees at Advocate Children's Hospital instead sent her home with too much pain medicine. They said her little body was yelling out to these clinicians, "Help me," but they just ignored it. Now, according to reports, the hospital staff argued that her symptoms were consistent with complications with leukemia at that last appointment she went to. They also claimed that the medications that were prescribed were within the recommended range. During the trial, which started on May 29th, a forensic neuropathologist reportedly testified that Ava's death was due to the amount and combination of all those medications in her system. She reportedly died of acute combined drug toxicity of morphine, gabapentin, and hydroxyzine. On June 10th, a jury agreed with Ava's family and their attorneys, and they decided in their favor. And they awarded her surviving family members with $20.5 million. And that's for their past and future loss of society and past and future grief, sorrow, and mental suffering. That is a lot of money, but no amount of money will ever ease the pain, I'm sure, in losing their precious little girl. This is so unreal to think she survived cancer only to die from an unhealthy amount of medication due to the doctors giving it to her. I'm glad the family won this lawsuit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and for more true crime, make sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.